Hey, let us unpack Airbnb's secret. What's their secret recipe for success? You might be wondering, how is Airbnb succeeding with crazy amounts of bookings? Crazy amounts. Way too high. Like, they're killing the hotel industry. Now, the thing is, you might be working as hard as the Airbnb team. Is their hard work really the reason for their success? Are they really ahead because do they spend more time in the office? If that's the way, then I will sleep in the office, right? Now, what makes it a little more tricky for Airbnb is there's a chicken and egg situation. They're a marketplace. You might be running a marketplace as well wherein you want to connect two groups of people, sellers and buyers. For Airbnb, it's those people who are renting out their space and those people who are booking. A little bit about me. My name is Alan, and I spent years breaking down success stories. I've been trying to understand what makes some organizations, some individuals more successful than others, and I'm here to break down Airbnb's story for you so you can apply the same principles. Now, here's the key thing. Airbnb's success is based on focusing on their one metric. What does this mean? Alright? Think about this. There's one number that Airbnb focuses on, and that informs their operations. That informs everything that Airbnb does inside their organization and even their storytelling outside. Their storytelling of how their company is thriving, hence it's encouraging more customers. It attracts people because they know their stuff. Now, Airbnb had a rough start. They're just like you when they were starting out. Everyone's just like everyone when they're starting out. Now, here's an actual screenshot. Airbnb, air, bed, and breakfast. It's still up. This website is still up online. Those guys, they were selling cereal boxes. Cereal boxes. Seriously. They were selling you breakfast, actual breakfast. Here's a screenshot, a real, actual screenshot. As you can see, there's some weird white things happening on the page, but that's not what this is about. What's up is, this is an actual thing. Those guys struggled so much that they had to sell you other things to keep their business going. So, they weren't successful on day one. Everyone struggles. Okay? Everyone gets distracted. Everyone faces difficulties. Airbnb founders are human too. What's the difference? When they carried on, they keep pushing, they understood their key metrics. Okay, all those metrics that kind of matter. One metric matters so much. What is it? Nights booked. Nights booked. They were optimizing for nights booked. Look at this. On the media, alright? Business Insider. They were talking about Airbnb's story. As I said, they were like cockroaches. They endured it long enough to discover that their focus is nights booked. Cockroach entrepreneurs are business people, are product people who keep on enduring, who keep on chugging forward. And now it shows that they have this kind of focus. On Lifehacker, one of their co-founders even talked about borrowing objectives and key results. That's how they work. Let me show you more examples on the media. Nights booked, right? They reportedly expected to double their nights booked. That's one report back in September 2015. That's not new. They've been talking about it. They've been talking about how they're going to be booking more rooms than largest hotel chains. Okay? They've been doing it for a while now. Now, when was this? 2011. They have been talking about nights booked on the media. Right? 1 million nights booked. If you're publishing this infographic, if you're talking about it in public, it affects your psychology if you're part of the team. Look at this. They keep on talking about it. Now, here's a little breakdown for you. From this course, How to Start a Startup by Y Combinator. Here's Alex from Facebook. He used to do some work with the Airbnb guys, and he broke it down. In this piece, he's talking about the one metric that matters, the North Star metric, and he mentioned that inside Airbnb, published for the public, and inside the organization, they focused on nights booked. Other organizations know their one metric as well, and for Airbnb, it's nights booked. Alright, let's break it down. Internally, within their organization, they look at it. It's on their dashboard. Are we booking more nights? Are we doing things that are based on booking more nights? So there's the chicken and egg situation, right? The chicken and egg situation. Do they, for example, get more people to book? Right? The renters? Or do they get more people to rent out their place? But with an understanding of nights booked, you can make that judgment. How do you mix your number of properties? How do you mix your number of guests? With nights booked, there is one number to remove the argument. So there's an inherent balance in their psychology. As founders, as makers, they will automatically think about things that will bias towards more nights booked. For example, they can prioritize those users who tend to book many nights, and they can prioritize those rooms, those homes that get booked for longer terms, right? That's the power of this one metric. So here's one thing that I want you to think about after this presentation. Just one thing. What is your nights booked? What is your one metric? Think about it. Identify the single number that best represents your success. Peace out. See you again soon on northbound.io.